Hello, hi, hello everyone, good evening. I'm Satwinder. More than 20 years. I'm helping my clients, those are struggling in mental health issues, relationship issues. Today's webinar topic is relationship. So, there are many questions I received from you people. So, I was just thinking to give answer one by one. I should go to this webinar, online webinar, so I can give answer to all. I'll try my best. So the first question I received, what do you think is the most important skill to have a good relationship? But three very important skills I'm going to explain you. Number one is positive communication. Number two is respectful listening. And number three, when I'm talking about relationship, so relationship between husband wife, relationship between parents and kids, relationship between brother and sister, siblings, at workplace, friends, any relationship. So we all know as a human being, we all need happiness, we all need positivity in our relationship. And when we have to make this relationship strong, there we have to have positive communication. If my communication is positive, then you will see that the other person, those are in this relationship, that person feel more respectful, more connected. So when I say positive communication, what does that mean? Words I am to communicate. So here when I say good words, it's not sugar coated words. Good words means appropriate voice. Then the other person will feel I am not conscious about this conversation. I'm not giving that importance to this conversation. I am here to fight because as soon as my and my point will go somewhere else because I'm not conscious. I'm not aware what I'm saying. So my voice, as soon as my voice go down, that also shows the tone of voice is medium. Then the other person also feel, and me and other person, like a two-person will feel like, this is a proper good communication or conversation. There I am completely confident, talking nicely, sharing all what I want to share, saying everything what I really want to say because I'm conscious. So my tone of voice, my words of choice, if it's appropriate, positive, you will see the difference relationship. That is going to be completely connected. Number two, as I said, respectful listening. We all know relationship togetherness or relationship will go nicely if two-person are giving a respect to each other. So when I said positive communication, when the person is very positive and saying very things nicely towards this conversation, like body language is completely calm, a complete eye contact, nodding in between during that conversation. See the difference in your relationship. Both are able to convey their each like awareness or ideas, or like you can share very easily. Number 3 is empathy. So empathy in a relationship is very important. Why? Like, I have to show care, and I have to show also you are also important, because the relationship cannot go alone. I need other person. So when I need other person, I have to show that empathy. I have to show caring. I have to show I'm here. Things: positive communication, respectful listening, and empathy. These 3 important skills, if you learn and practice, you will see the relationship will come more closer, and you will see the difference in your relationship, more happier. Now I will go to next question. So next question is, what do I do if the other person in the relationship is hurting emotionally or physically? If the other person is hurting you, before that, first sit down and reflect. Its of mind is calm, because other person is hurting you, and who is feeling hurt? You. So there is, you need to sit down, and the conversations happened before or situation happened before, and try to find out what happened, how, or what you did, what you said, what was your action, what was your behavior towards that situation. Because if you will understand about your own thought process and feelings and action, then you will see that there are lots of things might be yourself or emotional, might be you are feeling that person is hurting you. So that's the one part. And other is, when you find out that's not me alone, that's the other person doing is like, the purposely hurting me person. You can definitely sit down, and before that you have to work hard. You can sit down and write down on the paper when that person hurt, what was that, like, that person action and word you felt that with the hurtful. And then you sit down with that person and explain, how did you feel, why did you feel, because might be only you are feeling that way, and the other person, there are so many things might be you are thinking or feeling, or might be I will not do again, out of control. You can definitely take outside help, where you can take help. Now I will go to next question. Me and my spouse are very busy, but we want to work on a relationship. How can communicate? So many clients, their couples are, or their, like, the parents are very busy, they have no time for it. So due to this, like, the lack of communication or better communication, that all relationship, that's why I said relationship is, what I feel, it's communication. If you have a good listening in relationship, you can definitely go together for, like, whole life. So here, how, what you can do if you have less time, you can definitely use other partner, or what you feel about your kids, or what you feel about the friends, through maybe the text message, maybe the note, thank you notes, like, you have to find a way there you can share your feelings through any other way. Yeah. So I know there is a one of the parents I was teaching, like, you can write some notes in, put it in the lunchbox, because she was going, like, the morning at the work, and kids are going later. So she had no time, sometime, to communicate, because the work and school time is different. So that's the way she was sharing, like, the feelings and about kids and couples. So you can definitely write a notes and text message, or maybe the cards you can make by own, like, so find any way there you can communicate what you really want to. So if you will not communicate and aside, then you will see after some time you feel more overwhelmed, and that overwhelmed feeling will create. Do you think boundaries are important in relationships? Yes, 100%. See, boundaries are important everywhere. You will see everywhere. Yeah. So even you can see in our house, we we all emotional boundaries. So the boundary, even create good word. I have to be, like, be kind and supportive, caring. So I have to keep in my mind, this is like, this relationship is very important. Yeah. Doesn't matter kids, parent and kids, doesn't matter, like, I'm at work. So I have to, like, the take care of the boundaries. Like, I can check their emails, or I can do that. Earning a trust. You are showing a respect. You are giving a space. And that's very, very important. Yeah. So next question is, what can I do to help my relationship? Is again the relationship always, I always say this relationship always start from you. Like, the from it's like force thinking about I have to make a relationship with the B. First, I have to make a relationship with me. So I have to find out, am I what type of person I am? Am I loving person? Am I like, the I have to, it's like a self reflection. I have to sit down and, like, make myself more aware. Do I have this all the good, like, the strength and qualities, or what weaknesses I have? Because the weaknesses, if I will not understand, if the other person is going to say something, how to make relationship with anyone. The thing is, when somebody says something to you, you should also understand, you are not going to react in a negative way, because your negative reaction towards any other relationship is going to take that relationship in a negative side. So to make this is what are my strengths, and now you have to give to other person or other relationship. So like other person or other, like like, two person in relationship need the same type of, like, you can say, the respect, love, care, respectful listening, positive communication, appreciation. Yeah. So everyone need this in a relationship. So I have to be ready to give. So before even, like, like, before I am using a good appropriate words, then you will see that other person will definitely work together or will connect with you. So these all are the things or steps you can use: positive communication, respectful listening, like a be empathize, being supportive, show love and care, and give like the appreciation. And yeah, and then you will see that you will gain understanding in your relationship. Next question. Here I will say, to come to the conclusion, you have to sit down and reflect all the past situations happen, and with paper pen, because that is a very good strategy. I really make my clients to use that skill. So with paper pen, you just sit down and see what the relationship is, where I am not feeling the same connection or same bonding in a relationship, how this trust the broke. So because the one person, if the two person is saying the same thing, then is so sit down and try to find out what happened and how we can sort it out, how we can talk about that in detail, and then we can sort it out the problem. And still, if I feel this person is not able to talk about that, not ready to work based, or they use approaches to find out, to help the family and the relationship. So please never take never go into the conclusion so early. So definitely find out there are some small little things might be happen in situation, because relationship, every day we make relationship, every day many situation happen that might be small little, like maybe the household responsibilities or something like a related to uh, kids or something very small. But when we don't talk about that, when we don't give attention that time, that the become bigger, or that when they become bigger, then we feel okay, I have I'm done. Yeah. So you can definitely take or develop trust when you will talk about that. So to before talk about that with other partner or other person, first you have to talk to yourself and find out all the see the find out all the resources, find out all the things, and then make list, and then you can talk. What can we do? As I might mention in my first question, but still I will convey, positive communication and respectful listening. So here is when spouse and when the couple, when they fight, it means they are overwhelmed, that they are overwhelmed with so many the responsibility might be the work, home, and now when they saw that the things are out of control, and their own physical mental energy is completely out of control, no energy, and when they are not able to work on these list of responsibilities, and they feel and then they feel okay, I can say, I can the okay, I when I will fight, because it's easy to blame or complain, it is like that. But it's not all the time you can say the blaming, complaining. Might be the one person is doing too much, or second person is they have lots of other things in, again, the plate is full. Yeah, it's like, so if one person is busy and other person is handling situation, or um, like I'm making a plan and organize stuff different. So instead of the you fight and shout each other, So first thing is like if one person, you have to see if one person is little calm or calm. So first thing you have to do, take some deep breaths, make yourself calm, drink water. Just when you are calm, and then you will see that you can see person also calm, because that person is fighting not to hurt you. That person is completely tired, have no physical energy, no mental energy to take it, to do it. So make that person more also calm. You can definitely, like that, touch the shoulder, you have to see the appropriate way to touch, if like how's your relationship with that person, and give a water and make that person completely calm, and then you can sit down. When you both are calm, then you will see, then you can make a list what is making, like both of them, like why both are fighting or why both are uh, shouting on each other. You will see that might be when they are fighting, that time they are not acknowledging the things are very small. If they they are not understanding that time, because their mind is completely, it's like they are in an anger mode. And when we are in anger mode, we don't understand what we says. Like my conscious, my attention is not with me. That time I will sit down, and then I can make a complete list. So then you will see that there are very small little things that needs to be worked out. Yeah, might be the two things, maybe the, the household responsibilities, might be the, the kids responsibility, might be the related to work. Yeah, so something might be the financial, anything. So but we all know we can sort it out, we can solve the any problem. So nothing is impossible, we can definitely solve each and every problem by making ourselves calm and talk about that. So my now I'm taking next question is compromise and sacrifice important? Definitely. I strongly believe, because no any relationship there we don't compromise and sacrifice. No any. Even our relationship with work, you can say that I can give the example, my relationship with my work also need compromise and sacrifice. It's like if I had to reach at my workplace 7 o'clock morning, I have 7 or after 8 or 9 o'clock, but I have to sacrifice my sleep. I have to compromise so many things. So the thing is, we all do compromises and sacrifice many ways. So relationship also need the same compromise. It's like might be like you all are in your car, or you another person saying, I want to eat there, let's go there, let's go there. So we all four of them or five of them are different people, and different taste, different liking, disliking. So we have to compromise with each other. So we cannot eat everything together. If we can, that's very good. But the next time we will eat that one. So I'm just giving the very small example, but you see that there's is everywhere. Like from morning to evening, there are lots of compromise and sacrifices. We all do, and we should do. Okay, next question is, what is I am the only person that is sacrificing in that second person. But did I ever try to see and try to see that other part, how much that I can see myself very uh, openly, or I can feel that's it's like pain. If I have a pain, I can feel. I can only say, okay, I have a headache or I have a stomach ache. Other person cannot feel the pain the way I am feeling. Yeah. So what I am feeling, other person cannot. Yeah, but the thing is how I am expressing. Might be I am doing 10 things today, or maybe, but that is according to me. Might be I am listing that things, 5 or 6, but that person might be doing more than 10. The thing is how I can list out, okay, I'm doing this one and you are doing less. Okay, might be here you can do that again. Sit down first with yourself on what you are doing, what are your responsibilities, how many responsibilities, or how many, like, the small little things you are doing, and how much responsibility do you divide my responsibilities, but according to the other person's age, other person's, like, the strengths. That's very important also. Might be I'm much capable to do some things more, might be the second person or other partner is not able to, might be that person is doing in a different way. So if I still feel I am doing, because what you are feeling, if you will not convey that, person will not able to understand. But if you will make other person more, like, that person. Yeah. Okay, I will go to next person. Sorry, next question. Is it possible to fix a broken relationship? 100%. I really personally believe, as a therapist, I'm working from so many. Take a relationship part. Still, I can give you the example. Even at work, see, there are many systems, there are many policies, many rules we easily follow. If I need to do work here, I have to follow. I have to, like, follow all the policies or systems and rules because I need this job. So the thing is, if I need that job, I will follow, and I follow very happily. Because if I'm not, I know that many people, like, they don't want to follow up the thing, more awareness why that system, the policy, or, like, the rules is important. They understand. The same thing is like in the relationship also need some rules. These are the rules is like, skills, because two people cannot, and people are unique also. When I said unique, each person has good qualities and each person has weaknesses. We are not perfect, no. So the thing is, if something, like, happen in a relationship, there lots of misunderstanding. Okay, there is no trust or something, like, you are on that line, there is completely, you can see that's like, the breaking line. Both are, like, fix this relationship. You both are ready, sit down and just make yourself completely calm, sit down with a paper pen, and then find out what happened, what happened in past, how did I feel, why I did I feel, why like, felt maybe the hurt, or why I felt like a disrespectful, why I felt you are not caring, why I felt like, just sit down and make a list, and then find out and talk about that each one. And then you will see that that's a lack of understanding. Might be that person is saying something, but you are understanding in different way, you are taking in a different way. That lack of communication and misunderstandings, you can definitely skills we can learn. I need, but before, like, to get license, I need to read, I need to, like, I have to give a time to learn all the rules and everything, and then I can get license. So the same thing here is like a skills. I need to learn some skills, like, what is positive communication, what is respectful listening, and what is, like, the appreciation important, and empathy. These. So when I will learn and I will put like the on my like in practice, I will do practice, consciously practice, and then you will see that you can definitely fix your relationship. Okay, next question is, what are the red flags of a toxic relationship? Very good question. So we all know is a relationship means there is positivity, there is happiness, there is comfort and easiness. There is like, I can share my feelings. There, like, so this is called a relationship, a happy, healthy relationship. There is a, it's like, feel like I'm getting positive energy. Yeah, it's lots of connection. But when feel like, yeah, or you can say the negative communication or disrespectful listening, yeah, avoidance, lots of ignorance, assumptions, or responsibility, not in the relationship, is when you see these any things what I like, the tell in my list. If you see anything is happening, like, the person is not talking, the person is lying or hiding some eye contact, like, the shouting whenever, not taking any responsibility, like, the action, if you're not able to, you can definitely take help outside. Talk about that, maybe your doctor, counselor, because this is showing. If you have any question or have any question, you can definitely write on chat box. Or if you have any, like, not like, I'm here like more 10 minutes, if you have question even after that, you can definitely contact me or like email me or call me. So I will be very happy to help you. Might be it is helpful, like, the answer all the questions I receive from my clients, or sorry, my like other people's. So full for you, and I'm very happy to talk about this all in this live webinar. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.